And we got local man. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing good. A little local man, a little shout out to the Onion. That's a great, they have this little things that they're always just local man. And you know what? I don't think I'm overselling it. I am both. I'm here and I'm a man. So you see what you get. But I'm excited. I got a job. So yes. So
Hey,
yay. I will
hey.
start working on Monday. So I'll have stories to tell about a new gig. I'll be bartending at a bar, Riccoli Brewery uh, in Wheat Ridge.
Oh,
It's kind of funny. Yeah,
shout
shout
out
out.
to Rickley, little local brewery.
Local brewery, like a total family run operation, and they removed the gluten somehow scientifically. I don't understand it yet, but it's just funny that they're in Wheat Ridge and they take out the gluten. It seems kind of silly. We're like, huh, you really, it's just, you take the wheat out of Wheat Ridge. But you know what? I'm just excited to be with a new organization that I can turn around. Let's get them back in the playoffs. Just like I worked for a company. The first job or the second job I got when I moved to Colorado was a place called Internet Reputation. It was in this office building, and we were on the third floor. And I stayed there at the end of my 7 months there. They had moved to the fifth floor in a newer section, so. You're welcome. I can turn around the third to the fifth. Come on, right? I mean, I'm not a scientist, but five better than three.
So what you're saying is you're the Peyton Manning of getting jobs.
I think so. Well, I go in and then I just sort of energize everybody. And like I said, we just get back on a winning track. And then I'm like the gunslinger. I got to go off to the next town and, do it again. I can't stick around for, they gotta do it on their own. Show them how it's done, and then you stroll off into the sunset.
It,
Wah, wah, wah.
it's the burden of being Kirk Bucket. What can we say?
It's one of the many. It's not as bad as knowing and talking to me, but yeah, being Kirk, but the burden of Buckout, big one. There's a lot of bees.
Alliteration. I love it. Speaking of money and capitalism, did you know that you can
Bezos is
now that you can now purchase Jeff a 116th scale?
Sure about that?
That's hard to say. Anyway, for $69, you can buy a mini replica version of Jeff Bezos's dick rocket.
I didn't know the
Really?
69 part. That's fucking
$69.
hilarious.
It's like, first of all, the man looks like a dick. He acts like a dick. I mean, and then he makes his rocket look like a dick, and then his toy. He's actually the prime dick because he's a dick in less than a day. That's how much of a dick this guy is.
So,
Well, and to top it off, we're talking about how Bezos is a dick. He's setting back the moon program.
yeah, so he's filing another lawsuit against SpaceX because NASA picked SpaceX and not Blue Origin, and he's being a big baby about it.
Against NASA, not SpaceX.
Well, the thing is, though, is SpaceX is the leading cause. That's why he's filing lawsuit, is because he's pissed that they picked SpaceX and not Blue Origin for the Artemis mission. Or is it Artemis? Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
He needs more billions, so he's upset.
No.
It's going to be a cold Christmas in the Bezos house.
A lot of theory is this could be the nail in the coffin for Blue Origin. Because they haven't landed any contracts, and the contracts they have landed are failing.
So would he ever just concede then? Do you ever foresee that? Because it's like, look, just this Musk guy is just making me look stupid. I'm just gonna. I floated in space. I did a thing, yay! And then he taps out.
Well, he has the space tourism part, which realistically it will probably be profitable, but not likely. He's even gone as far to start copying SpaceX by doing rapid prototyping to see if they can accomplish what SpaceX is accomplishing. But by the time Blue Origin does anything significant, SpaceX is going to be on the Mars, and
Right,
Blue Origin will still be trying to land on the moon.
but seriously, he looks like a dick. I
Yeah.
mean, the bald head and the ear, like
Well,
he's just really he's stepping into it, just all around.
I saw that article come down my news feed, and I was like, it's funny that other people think that his rocket looked like a dick. That's all I'm saying. So,
And,
Yeah.
he's the prime dick. That's his new nickname.
I mean, he fits it.
Prime dick.
yeah.
So I got a bartending gig. So what I thought Kirk's Corner could be was I was gonna bounce because it's a new job. I start working this week. So here are a couple ideas, and I think you guys have been. How long have you been employed at the same place, Chris? How many years?
15.
John? How many?
17 in November.
Okay, so you guys know how to keep a job. Okay, so let me bounce a couple. So as a new bartender, here's one of the ideas I had. Once a shift, at some point, I'm going to jump up on the bar and Coyote Ugly all over a song.
I don't recommend that.
I was going to say that's.
You're gonna.
I don't think you have the assets for that.
So what you're saying is okay. Well, my other idea was to have I was going to implement a wet cutoff jeans contest, and I was only the one going to be there. I was going to sweat a lot, basically. Okay, so no to that one. Okay, how about once a shift, I'm going to reenact scenes from the movie Cocktail, where it's just a brewery, but I'm going to still be slinging drinks behind just chucking beer behind my back, basically.
I mean, might get a little messy, but it'd be entertaining.
It seems like a lot of foam, Kirk.
Yeah,
they're gonna be not good pours. You're right. You don't want to shake up. I don't need the martini shaker at the brewery. So that's good. Okay. How about do you recommend that I'm going to throw myself out for being drunk and disorderly? That was actually,
I'll be disappointed if you don't.
If at some point I'm like, that's it, sir, you're out of here, you're done. Well, I'm thinking about implementing a you drink one, I drink one policy. That's going to be a strict rule, so I'm trying to keep up. I don't know if that's going to go well. Or whenever anybody walks in, I'm just going to yell Norm, and then insist they tell me a joke before they get a beer. Unless you tell me a joke, look, you're Norm.
Really hope you do.
I think there's something until I learn regulars' names. I'm just going to call everybody Norm, but I think they'll love it.
I was going to say that one might work.
Unless they're millennials, then they won't know what Cheers was.
But then it's yeah. But then
I wouldn't say millennials. More.
All right, how about Gen Z?
Yeah.
What about this? I had the idea because they have TVs there. I was going to think I'm going to play the movie Roadhouse on a loop every shift. Just nothing but Roadhouse. Come on, I'm looking for a fight. Walk around the new bartender, just like everybody knows, there's a new sheriff in town. It's a bunch of people in a brewery that can't have no gluten, so I think I can take them.
Somebody's thrown out,
Well, they tip 15%. What are you going to do? You don't tip 15%. Yeah. Okay. So I think we've got a couple tips. I got a good one for the what not to do with the new job.
Yes. Do not do any of those.
Except Norm.
Except Norm.
Norm was the only. Okay. Yeah, come on. It's a bar, for the love of God. A Cheers reference. Okay. You know what? I'll let you know how that goes.
I'm going to say get through orientation first before you start throwing that stuff out.
All right. So show up wearing pants. Okay. All right, Mr. Okay. Got it. I have a T-shirt, like one of those tuxedo shirts. I was going to wear that eventually, just ready to go. You guys are slacking on the dress code up here. I'm in a tux shirt.
It's like I want to be formal, but I like to party.
Right. It's the mullet. You know what I mean? It's what is it? Business in front, Party in the back.
Yes.
All right, we can close. That's it. I think that's Kirk's Corner's done. So.
Hey, Kirk's Corner.
Hey.
We will be looking forward to your update on your new job next week, Kirk. Happy that you got a new job, and can't wait for the free beer that I'm going to expect on my doorstep.
Yeah, just swing on by at your end of your shift. I'll give you a to-goer. I'll put it in a sippy cup.
During my shift. That might make it more interesting.
At the end, at the end.
Put a soft serve ice cream machine in his house. Don't know why that's a thing. Don't know why anybody cares. But apparently that's news in America.
It's the Kardashian effect.
Your algorithm is pissing you off, and it's doing a good job.
Yes.
That's exactly what. Well done, algorithm. You've made Chris angry. He's Chris smash your phone.
I was just
right?
like, dude,
John?
Why? Like, people were all up in arms about it. And I'm like, who cares?
Yeah, I would imagine that they're not even that much. I mean, I'm sure you can get expensive one, but
do you guys remember the homemade? I remember there was the homemade one where you'd put it outside and you'd put ice around the edge and you had to put salt and it was in the middle and just go. I
just keep cranking that sucker.
Well, and it was like I remember it was like electric. It was just for like a couple hours, but I don't know, it did all right.
You can get a soft serve off Amazon for $100.
Yeah, so it's not like the elite. Ooh.
See, that's what I'm saying. Why is this news? Come on, people.
He's got indoor plumbing. Oh, look at him. It's all fancy pants.
Yeah. So that was my off topic.
Just haters gonna hate, right?
Haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate.
Even a commercial one's only like $1,000 or $2,000.
See? You're gonna get signed up on a weird mailing list now.
Yeah.
Further leading to the point of who gives a damn. Moving on. Who's next? The same thing that you said. We have some stuff in the works for our channels that we have been discussing, and me and Kirk have a project. Me and John have a project. The collaboration project between Fuzed Relativity and Fuzed Crafts.
It's probably only going to be the first one of potentially many now.
Yeah, we've got some stuff in the works. We're working for you, our viewers.
A juggernaut is what you're saying. It's becoming a juggernaut. It's the pistons are firing. There's a podcast. There's music. There's crafts. That's what's going on, as I understand.
Because me and Kirk we have two projects. I can't disclose the first project, but the second project is we are going to do a full cut of our outro music. And
the people demand it. The people have spoken. The feedback I get is a lot about that song.
Yeah, see, nobody seems to know any of our other songs, just the outro, because it's catchy. What can we say?
It's overshadowing it. The other songs are okay, but that one is that's the crowd pleaser. That's the toe tapper. That's the one the kids are listening to at the malt shops with their sock hops.
Yes, in fact, we transport people back to the 1950s with our music.
That's what we do. It's a time traveling music experience, Daddy-O.